What is up, everybody? Today's episode will be the one about Alpha GPC. What's that? Well, stick around and you learn everything you need to know about this amazing food supplement. Alpha GPC is considered one of the most effective and powerful smart drugs you can buy without a prescription. It's very popular among business professionals and executives and developers and bankers, and the list goes on and on. So what exactly is Alpha GPC? Well, it's a natural choline supplement many people call brain fuel, and it really kind of feels like that. The way it works is that it boosts our dopamine levels, it can enhance our mental energy and mental performance, and it can actually improve our memory as well. I personally have wanted to try this nootropic for a very long time, and I finally did in early 2019. Honestly, I couldn't believe how strong the effects were. Currently, this is my all-time favorite nootropic that beats other like Provigil or modafinil that do require prescriptions. The way Alpha GPC works is that it protects the neurons and it provides a smooth signal transition between brain cells. Using Alpha GPC enhances the acetylcholine in the brain, which basically improves all brain functions. The recommended dose from the supplier was... Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. So the recommended dose from the supplier was 2 300 milligrams pills per day, but for me, one pill did the job and it was more than enough. If I took 2, I'd probably join the UFC, fight Floyd Mayweather, and apply for the army, all on the same day, of course. But seriously, this nootropic is very, very potent, and it starts working almost immediately. I think I felt the effects after less than 30 minutes, but I do weigh only 70 kilos, so maybe that's why it did the job for me, and one pill was enough. Surprisingly, this nootropic not only made me way more focused than usual, but it also gave me a boost in my physical energy, and this was something that I did not expect. I felt as I could not stop working and I was completing one task after the other, and this carried out throughout the whole day. When I tried Alpha GPC for a second time, I took one pill and I cleaned my house. I wrote a blog about it. What else did I do? I answered probably a dozen emails, and I managed to pack all of my possessions because at the time we were moving to a new place. I didn't feel tired, I didn't feel any fatigue, and I actually enjoyed the process of working the whole day. Something else that I noticed was that I was much more engaged when I was having a conversation with somebody. This supplement helped me to stay on the subject, forget about multitasking, and give all of my attention to the person I was talking to. Sometimes when we have a lot of things on our to-do list, we can feel overwhelmed and worry about that we have too much work and not enough time. A lot of people tend to procrastinate and finish their work at the last minute, if they finish it all, of course, and that's never easy to fight. I have found that Alpha GPC helps to eliminate those feelings and completely remove any stress about schedules or deadlines or the quality of your work. It just makes you do the work without any second thoughts, which I consider exceptionally valuable. Alpha GPC is like switching from a crappy Wi-Fi to a 1000 megabit network with no latency. And this may seem like a silly analogy, but it's exactly how I feel after just one pill from this supplement. And don't get me wrong, I can do my work without it, but it would take much more time and a lot more effort. You can experiment with Alpha GPC regardless of your occupation. I believe it can significantly help people in their creative work. And if your job requires you to stay alert and be concentrated and focused and productive for extended periods, then Alpha GPC can most certainly help. I know for a fact that many CEOs, developers, and even lawyers use nootropics to improve their performance and cognitive functions. I think college students can also benefit a lot from the extended amount of mental energy that this smart drug provides. It's recommended for authors and content creators and musicians and even athletes. As you can see, the list of people who can benefit from Alpha GPC is rather long. You can do your extended research and find out for yourself if you want to try the effects of it on yourself. In our life, everything we do requires our neurons to transmit information and operate undisturbed. Whatever the task you want to complete may be, Alpha GPC can most certainly smooth up the process and assist you in achieving the results that you're looking for. The effects of Alpha GPC on me lasted for the entire day up until I went to sleep. And to my surprise, the ability to focus and stay sharp carried out the next few days. And this doesn't mean that I felt like I was on something or something like this, but instead it gave me the feeling of being capable and more confident. And to me, Alpha GPC is a good reminder of what we're capable of when we concentrate and we stop procrastinating. Even when the effects wear off, you get to keep the feeling of satisfaction and fulfillment. I personally felt pretty much proud of all the work I've done, and I think that this is probably what got me motivated to keep on moving for the next couple of days. In a way, Alpha GPC is like a small push on the back that gives you the necessary kinetic energy to keep moving. And once you start doing your work, you're basically remaining alert and focused and dedicated. There's no crash afterwards, and I cannot recall any feelings of exhaustion or fatigue. Unfortunately, this smart drug will make you extremely concentrated, productive, and organized. And that's not ideal if you're a sloth, but if you're a human, there are no serious side effects. I cannot recall any unpleasant feelings. I cannot recall feeling bad or anything that it was unpleasant while on this drug, but I guess some people may feel trapped in their bodies, and you may get the feeling as if you cannot stop working, in a way like you're some radio-operated toy. But for me, this wasn't harmful. This was actually a very pleasant feeling, and I enjoy being a work hand, which is basically how you feel while you're on Alpha GPC. The use of Alpha GPC is not recommended if you're already on some prescription pills or strong medications. And however, if you decide to try it, make sure you start with a small dose, and it's better if you consult your doctor. This video is only for information purposes, and you have to be careful with any substances that you take for the first time. You can extract the most out of these compounds if you're careful and also well informed. I believe that this drug is safe to use, but I do know that our bodies are very different, and you may, in some of you, negative side effects may occur. However, it's really one of the nootropics that has very few side effects and a lot of benefits. I would advise you to stay hydrated while you're on Alpha GPC or any other nootropic for that matter, because our brain requires water to function correctly. And if you have omega-3 fish oil, you can take this with Alpha GPC. In general, fish oil helps the body better break down any compounds and any food supplements. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Alpha GPC or any other similar compound, and what was your experience with it. And if you haven't, would you consider trying it? If that's the case, well, you can buy it on Amazon as I did. I think it's about $20 or $30, but you get 60 capsules inside, and like I said, that's more than enough for a couple of months at least, because I don't think anybody's taking it every day. You can use the affiliate link down below. This way you support the channel and you help me create more free content like this. And thank you for watching. Share this video with a friend, somebody who you think may be interested in this subject. You can also go ahead and turn the like button blue for me. You can subscribe to my channel, enable notifications. I would really appreciate this. I know that's a lot of steps, and everybody's constantly asking you for likes, for comments, for subscriptions, for visiting their website, for buying their merchandise. But what are you gonna do? That's the YouTube lifestyle. It is what it is. But I really, like I said, I would deeply appreciate it if you do that for me. And that was my time. Thank you for watching. Until next time.